Are we good? Are we? Do I think we're clipping? And I have had the time of my life. It's 6/24, 2021. And the year is... It's 6/24, 2021, 9:32 p.m. Savra Silverman says, free therapy for privacy. Inc. If you can't trust your people, you have a hiring problem. This company's new 2-sentence remote work policy is the best I've ever seen. Siemens' new remote work policy is a masterclass in emotional intelligence. Inc.com. Press 1 to read more. Press 2 to next tweet. We're going to read more. Inc. This company's new 2-sentence remote work policy is the best I've ever heard. Siemens' new remote work policy is the masterclass in emotional intelligence. Roland Bush. As COVID-19 wages on, more and more companies are making the move to remote work. The newest member of the club, Siemens, headquartered in Germany. Siemens is one of the largest companies in the world, a member of the global Fortune 500 with over 380,000 employees. You probably know Siemens for its electronics or appliances, although the company is also a leader in multiple industries, including transportation, renewable energy, and medical equipment. At first glance, Siemens' recent announcement doesn't seem very exciting. Yes, the company is adopting a new model that will allow employees worldwide to work from anywhere they feel comfortable for an average of 2 to 3 days a week. And yes, this is a permanent standard that extends beyond the current pandemic. But it was the next part of the announcement, direct from incoming CEO Roland Bush, that really stood out. The basis for this forward-looking working model is further development of our corporate culture. These changes will also be associated with a different leadership style, one that focuses on outcomes rather than on time spent at the office. We trust our employees and empower them to shape their work themselves so that they can achieve the best possible results. With the new way of working, we're motivating our employees while improving the company's performance capabilities and sharpening Siemens' profile as a flexible and attractive employer. There is so much good here, but I'd like to recognize 2 points. Focus on outcomes rather than time spent in the office, and trust and power in your employees. Put together, these 2 points make up a brilliant management strategy folded on emotional intelligence, the ability to make emotions work for you instead of against you. Let's examine why they've proven valuable to any company. Focus on outcomes, not hours. Most companies pay their people based on how many hours they spend at work, but this is kind of dumb if you think about it. After all, those same companies are paid for a result, the end product or service they provide, not the amount of time it takes to produce them. But the statement from Siemens CEO sets a new standard for company leaders. Instead of focusing on hours, the goal is to focus on results. After all, what's more important, the fact that your employees do good work, that they were able to finish a series of tasks and move a project forward, or the amount of hours it took them to do it? Netflix has found success with a similar philosophy. For example, with its no vacation policy, Netflix doesn't formally track vacation days for salaried employees. Instead, the company allows its people to take time off as desired, as long as they meet certain guidelines. By focusing on outcome, strategies like these help employees make their time count instead of simply count time. Takeaway: don't measure success by how many hours your employees work. Instead, focus on what they're accomplishing. After all, if a team or individual is able to produce something great in less time than expected, they should be rewarded for that, not penalized. Trust and empower your employees. But you may ask, if I don't keep strict watch over my employees, how do I know the work hard? It's all a matter of trust. Trust doesn't mean leaving employees high and dry to figure things out all by themselves. Rather, it's about empowering them. And companies must provide an environment where people have what they need to do successful work. That includes 1. Managers should show they care about their people by taking the time to get to know them and their individual circumstances. 2. Clear communication regarding the scope of the work and milestones. 3. Establishing clear guidelines regarding expected response times for emails or messages as well as meeting times. 4. Good coaching instead of micromanaging. 5. Freedom for employees to work when and where they feel most comfortable and productive, as well as freedom to explore ideas, take smart risks, and make mistakes. 6. Lots of praise for things done right. 7. Constructive comments when things are done wrong, given in a way to help, no harm. Of course, none of this is new. These are basic management principles that have been established over years to make for effective work. The key is to adapt these principles to the virtual workplace. Takeaway: if you can't trust your people, you have a hiring problem. But once you have people in place who have proved to do good work, give them the freedom and support they need to get the job done, and they will. So, if you're a company that's considering going remote, and one that already has and is struggling, learn from Siemens' recent announcement and focus on outcomes, not hours. Trust and empower your employees. Do this right, and your people will surpass your expectations. And you'll find that remote work not only allows your company to survive, but also to thrive. Inc. helps entrepreneurs change the world. Get the advice you need to start, grow, and lead your business today. Subscribe here for unlimited access. July 27, 2020. Tweeter voice.